All right, so here we are. We are about to unbox, not this right here, but instead we are about to unbox the wonderful Athlete Everyday massage gun, high-end massage gun right here that's used by a lot of athletes, professionals, collegians, and let's try to get this peel off. So I need a pin right here in order to help me out. There we go. So here we go. Let's get all this wrapping paper off. There we go. Clear plastic wrap. This is on shelves on Amazon and can also be found at athleteeveryday.com right here. So here's the outer box, of course. Nice sleek design. Opens up from the top side right here. And what do we have on the inside? Lovely case. So a carryable case right here. Then the box, big enough to hold a whole bunch of other stuff on the inside of the box too. So we're gonna toss the box to the side now. And here we go with the carry case for Athlete Everyday. So let's open it up and see what we got on the inside of here. Little double zipper. I'm struggling just a little bit, but it's all good. And so we got ourselves some good stuff. Let me turn it on around so that you can see it that way. We got the manual right here. Always good to have a manual to come along with it. Usage instructions and things like that. And let's see, we got some safety instructions on the inside and your warnings and cautions, what to do, what not to do. Got the disclaimer and everything down there. So all the things that you need in a good product. And of course some pictures and things like that on the back side. So, and even a nice little section that talks about the charging, because the charging of this particular unit, this Athlete Everyday massage gun, body massager, is actually a little different than what you would think in terms of most massage guns. So in particular, the batteries are here just like they are in a lot of massage guns, but instead of being able to detach these batteries, you can't detach. Instead, the brain is right here. So this is what makes it a little more high-end. One of the things that makes it a little more high-end right here. So the brain is here. So whenever we are in the off position, like we are right now, there we go, like we are right now, the batteries are disengaged, so we don't have leakage of the batteries going on. And that makes a huge difference in terms of battery life, longevity and stuff like that, and how long you can actually use the massage gun for a particular time frame. So if we're turning it on, let's see, bam, we got the lovely blue light, and so it's not totally filled all the way to the top right there. And so now it's in the on position. And once again, the beauty of the brain, you actually have to have this in the on position in order to engage the battery. And so when we go to charge it, we need to have it in the on position in order to charge. And you'll see the blinking lights and things like that. So that's what really makes this special, so that you get to truly conserve battery along the way. So let's go ahead on and pull out the pieces. I'm gonna put this down for now. We just gonna leave it on just because we can. One of the first things I see is lovely black velvet bag. And what's pretty cool about this bag is that if you don't want to carry the entire case right here, the whole Athlete Everyday case with you, I don't know why you wouldn't, but some people don't like to. That's fine, because you can literally put everything inside of here. So this goes in upside down, like so. Bam. So now we got ourselves a nice carry bag, and we can put all the pieces on the inside of it. And you can even put the charger on the inside of it. Two nice little straps, and there you go. Walk away with it. Your own masseuse in the palm of your hand, right here. Pretty sweet right there. And let's take this on out of this nice velvet bag right here. We'll put that down to the side. And the next thing that we will actually do is to plug up the pieces, of course. So, the ball piece. Now, this is like the general all-purpose piece right here. We like to use this as like the starter. So on any muscle group throughout your entire body, from your neck, your shoulders, your back, your arms, whatever muscle group you want to use it on, your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, your calf muscles, the front of your legs, the tibialis anterior, and even my specialty on the bottom of that foot for the muscles that help support the plantar fascia. So this is the piece that you always start off with, the ball piece. And let's turn it on so that we can see what's going on when we do turn it on. And as you can hear, it's fairly silent, so it's less than 45 decibels, which is always a great thing. And you can see it moving, you can see it in action right now. And so we're at 1800 RPM right here, which we can see is just a single dot, and we'll turn it up a bit. So now we're at 2400 RPM right here. I gotta talk just a little bit louder, but it's still fairly low. So I can have this near my actual ear, and it's not a problem at all. So we're not going to blow any eardrums. You're not going to really wake anybody up or anything like that. And now we're at 3200 RPM, and it pretty much sounds the same as it did at 2400 RPM right here, but we're just moving a whole lot faster right about now. So the sturdiness of this massage gun makes it great for athletes of like large size. So we're talking about your 200 pounders, 250, 300, 350 pounders, your football players, your rugby players. But it's also great, of course, for the lighter individuals, lighter athletes, and just lighter people just in general. So whether you're 100 pounds, 145 pounds, we got multiple settings on here that will definitely do the job for you. So I'm going to turn this off right now. Boom. And here I am talking again without this being on. And as you see, just got the blue lights coming on around for the actual battery and stuff like that. And to turn this off, you're turning it off from the bottom. And once again, this disengages the battery complex sitting right here. And so we're talking about a tightly woven piece of equipment right here that's quite durable and will stand the test of time. So this isn't going anywhere. Nice hard plastic material right here. Looks good in design and everything all the way through and through, should I say. The other almost all-purpose piece is the flathead that we have right here. So this flathead, it really works great on your trapezius muscles, your latissimus muscles if you can reach back there. Works great on your quads, especially like the vastus lateralis and the IT band as well. It also works well when we get down to the lower leg with the tibialis anterior, as well as like the soleus muscle complex. I like to use it on a calf too, but there's better instruments for the calf in comparison to the flathead. This flathead also works well on the bottom of the heel where the calcaneal fat pad is, and moving distally or forward from that heel bone onto the intrinsic muscles of the foot. So this right here is the piece that I moved to after starting off with the ball. So Same exact scenario. Well, let's turn it back on first. Same exact scenario. Just get it going. And as you can hear, it's very quiet. You can keep it close to your ear and everything. Not a problem whatsoever. And so, easy peasy. You can hear the vibration in your voice because it is quite strong, but not so strong or powerful that it's going to damage your tissues or hurt your skin. So you're not going to be bruised or anything of a sort, unless you have very, very sensitive skin that's easily prone to bruising or something like that. But nonetheless, one of my major problems is the tension that I have over this left shoulder, primarily in the ascending aspect of the trapezius muscle. And there's a point where the accessory nerve kind of comes through, pokes through that trapezius muscle that really tightens up, and every once in a while it'll send a shock or so up my neck and everything. So what's my best friend? The Athlete Everyday Massage Gun. And of course, it's my best friend when I actually use it, because sometimes I just forget to use it. I'm always leaving the box in the car as opposed to taking it with me whenever I go to the track or to the basketball court or to the gym, and wind up using it later on. But I don't get great use out of it because I'm looking for food right after I work out. I'm stretching right after I work out and things like that. So I'm going to do a better job this year in 2024. So I can just turn this off, even though I should have turned it off first here. You can just turn it directly off from the bottom side. And we're going to move on from the flathead to the fork. So this fork is great for areas like the forearm, coming up and down that forearm. It's also good for areas like the triceps as well as the biceps. And of course, it works quite well too when we're putting this on the tibialis anterior as well as the tibialis posterior muscles, or just the posterior muscles in the leg itself. And so I use it in those areas a lot. Don't necessarily use this too much when it comes to the actual thigh region, just because this flathead piece works out quite well. The ball works out pretty decently, and the other that we haven't gone through yet, the bullet piece, works out very, very well, especially for muscle knots and things like that. But we're going to get back to this fork piece right here. The other great area of use for this literally is up and down the spine, and it doesn't hit you hard enough where it's going to break any of the bones in your spine, so your vertebrae or your facets or nothing like that's going to get damaged or anything. And you can take this just up and down your spine, and it feels amazing. So when you're trying to go for the longissimus muscle, the multifidus muscles and things like that, the costalis muscles, this is a piece you use. And it works out very well too on the fascia in the lower back. And of course, the flathead works out very well for the fascia in the lower back too. So definitely don't want to exclude this one and not give it its just due as well. So, but up and down that spine, and even going up towards the back side of your neck, this is a great piece right here. And last but not least, the bullet piece. So as that goes in, and let me take that out really quick and show you, all pieces fit snugly right on in. You can kind of see the ribbing right here that allows it to fit in without it popping out or anything like that. So it's in there pretty snug. Whenever we have any knots, such as in the trapezius muscle, in the quads right here, the vastus medialis and things like that, and in the calves, this is one of my favorites on the calf, or any muscles in the bottom of the foot that are knotted up or very, very stiff, this bullet piece works out quite well. And so of course I'll turn this on after I turn it on down here. So on bottom, on back, on in the front. And here we are once again. And you can see my hand So we got some great power with it. And so one of the things that determines how well or how good a massage gun actually works is the amount of stroke. How far does that massage gun push out or push into your body? Is it 8 millimeters, 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, or even more? And so if we pull out the instructions right here, and as we go through these instructions, we won't find that information in here, but instead we can find this information online. And so that helps to deliver the power to the gun. How far can this push down into the actual tissues? And so we're looking at like 12 to 14 millimeters right here. Very, very strong in that sense, but not damaging. So overall, it only weighs about 2.2 pounds. So it's quite light. You can hold it in either hand, so it's not a big deal right there. And this battery that you see right here, this battery lasts a long time, a long time. So let me turn this off. There we go. Put this on back. Battery will last you a long time. Lasts you easily 8 hours continuous on that low power mode, and then it drops down to like 6-ish between the 2400 power mode, which is the middle section right here, and 3200, which is the top light indicator right there. And so no worries in terms of it dying on you at any point in time, especially if you're at like an all-day event. You're good to go. So as long as you charge it up at nighttime, you're pretty much good to go for the whole day. And heck, you can be pretty much good to go all week long, to tell you the truth, because no one's really using the gun continuously for 4, 6, 8 hours at a time. We're typically going to be using the massage gun for 2 to 3 minute intervals, and that's what's needed in order to help cause relaxation in the muscles. So we're going to get into that in another video. Thank you guys for watching me this entire time, and hopefully you enjoyed this unboxing and presentation of the Athlete Everyday Massage Gun. So go to athleteeveryday.com. You can pick it on up. You can also go to Amazon and pick it up off of Amazon there. Although you got to type in the whole name, Athlete Everyday Body Massager. But your best bet is just to go to athleteeveryday.com and pick yourself up a very high-end massage gun right here that'll last you for a long period of time. And of course, it has a warranty on it. So it's backed. It's backed. Some good stuff right here. I'm gonna close this on up. Can't forget about the bag. I'm just gonna be lazy and just put the bag over top of everything. Let's wrap this on up. And I'm gonna get on out of here. See you guys later. Bye.